So what's happening?
Hey, well,
Ti-
we just thought we'd talk to you because we heard you're you know South Africa quite well.
Right?
I very well. 29 years worth.
Wow.
Yeah.
29 years. Craziness.
Chris just showed a picture of you meeting Nelson Mandela, and we were wondering how that transpired and when that was.
Well, I can't remember the year, but when he came to Canada, his first visit was to make him a Canadian citizen, give him dual citizenship. And then he came back for, I can't remember really because it's many, many years ago. But I met Mandela, and when I went to South Africa, we had dinner at his house. Like
What?
it was
At whose house,
really
Mom?
Mandela's.
Mandela's house.
You
So,
got this?
what did you eat there? Since I'm the chef, Francesco.
Probably
We
ostrich or whatever, something I probably didn't eat. But
Right.
I went when he got out of jail. We went to South Africa and we went to the jail he was in. It's on an island. We went in his where he spent, I think it's 31 years, but I'm not sure. We
Yeah, a long
went to
time.
his jail in his jail cell, and we saw the menus and what they were feeding him. And the president of Mozambique, his plane crashed, and South Africa was blamed for that. So it was all political.
of course.
And when Mandela came out of jail, he met the wife of this president from Mozambique. I wish I could remember the name. He
Winnie.
married her.
Winnie,
No,
Mom.
no,
Isn't
not
it Winnie?
not. I also met her, and she scared the living shit out of me.
Really?
But oh, she did. She did.
Okay.
She was with her bodyguards on a sidewalk, and we were coming out of Mandela's house, and they were just. I was sure I was going to get shot, but I
Oh,
didn't. I'm here. But anyways, Mandela came out of jail and married the wife of the president that had been murdered. They've both passed away, but she came to Ottawa when I met him. I met her too. So I have
well,
had a
yeah.
career.
That's
I've
her
had
in
a
this.
career
That's her in this
29
picture,
years.
correct?
Pardon me? Oh, there.
That's her in that picture.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. Right. There's all that to say 29 years I worked for them, and you got to believe this, not one day did I think I don't want to go to work. Oh, you know, I enjoyed every single minute because I knew I was fortunate that I'd
Right.
gotten that job. I was working for the Canadian government when somebody was leaving, and I almost said no because it was my Canadian, but I changed my mind. I said, yeah, I want to try it. And I tell you, during those 29 years, I met the prime ministers because they were there.
Mm-hmm.
And, like lots of really, really interesting people. And I'm
Well,
very
yeah.
fortunate. I don't take anything for granted. I'm really fortunate.
So, what was
Well,
your job, Denyse? Like, what was your position? You worked for the South African
I was
embassy?
I was with tourism when I went to work for them. South Africa was so far away and nobody ever went there and blah, blah, blah.
amazing.
It was amazing. The people, I experienced things that, like it's almost unbelievable.
Tell me, what's
The
one of those
last night,
unbelievable experiences?
yeah, and the last night I was in South Africa and I knew I wouldn't go back.
Hmm.
Uh, a friend got a bottle of champagne, and the ocean was right in front of our hotel, right there. And we went into the ocean with the bottle of champagne, and I dropped that bottle. Ask me if that girl liked me after that.
That's funny.
She
But
probably gave you the ride to the airplane.
Yeah. Tell us about your safaris and all the different animals you saw.
safaris, yes, went on safaris and stayed in top-notch hotels. It was like safaris. I've got a few good stories, but I'm nervous now. So I went 3 times, and the most I spent was 2 months,
Wow, that's
and
pretty
then it
good
was
then.
Wow.
like a month. Oh yeah,
You
oh
really get to
yeah.
know the place.
I,
Right.
I love the people. South African people are black, white, yellow, whatever. They're all really warm human beings.
Yeah.
They truly are.
Were you in Cape Town?
Oh, frig, yeah. I spent a lot of time in Cape Town. And in the Drakensberg, they have a mountain range. It's called the Drakensberg, and it's equates to the Rockies when you're in the middle of the Rockies. Like
Oh,
it's just out of this world. And if you guys ever get a chance to take a trip, go
Yeah.
to South Africa. The media, they make it like black against white. I
right.
never saw any of that. I
Yeah.
never saw any of that. I saw warm human beings, and I not once was I ever scared. Like, I like traveling. I've traveled a great deal, but South Africa is my favorite country. It
You're
truly is.
kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. And it's I don't know.
What's your favorite thing about
Mandela.
South Africa? What's your favorite thing? Just the animals or the
No, not the
countryside?
animals. They were nice, yeah, elephants, lions, and blah blah blah. But my favorite thing was the people,
Mm.
the mountains, the freedom. I would recommend anybody to go there, because the media makes it like it's not safe. Well, that's bullshit.
I love that.
But I spent a lot of time in the Western Cape.
Yeah, well, we do a
It
lot of
just
research preparing for the show, and that was something that came up. And there was also this Robos rail, which was this luxurious train, which is supposed to be the most luxurious train
Oh
in the
my God, I
world.
was on that one. I was
Stop
on that one.
it!
No, I'm not kidding. This train is so luxurious.
Yes.
You had a
It's like,
butler?
huh?
You had a butler?
No.
Didn't have a
That's the
butler,
premium
no?
package.
I don't.
That's the
there-
premium
No,
package.
no, but the
We're
people that
belly
work on
dancing?
that train,
It was
No.
the belly dancing to me.
unless I
Right?
got drunk and I did it.
We might be thinking about like
Western Cape to me is my favorite province.
Oh,
Beautiful.
They're called provinces over there too.
cool.
Right.
How many provinces are there?
I think there's 9, but don't quote me on this. I
Okay.
didn't
Yeah.
prepare.
So what were you
So-
doing in this Robos trail? Let's go back. What were you doing there?
We were traveling to another place, and don't ask me where. It's like out of this world, the luxury in there,
wow.
Right.
and it's like really beautiful. South Africa is an amazing country.
What about this
Good.
crater? This largest
Oh.
impact crater. Do you know anything
Yeah.
about that?
Oh, that's
We
great.
went there, and you could go down that hole.
Oh, really?
You could go down there. They had ladder. Well, because it's not dangerous. They wouldn't have allowed that. But I couldn't
Sure.
go. I just went for a beer.
Could
Whoever
go.
didn't want to go down. But
But we-
I
no,
love it. I love it.
I think it's Cape Town.
Okay. Why?
Cape Town is out of this world. It's so beautiful. It's right on the ocean. It's like Cape Town. You're walking in Cape Town, and you feel elated constantly. You just can't believe how beautiful it is, and even the people, they're gorgeous. Like,
Is it Cape Town that they say that's where the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean meet?
yes,
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Table Mountain, that's another good story. Went up a few times, but this one time it was really cold and I was in sleeveless. And this guy took off his sweater and put it over my shoulders because I was cold.
Yay!
Oh,
Like,
wow.
what-
Good
Sorry,
job.
not
This
that,
is-
everybody.
and
Let's go.
we spent a whole bunch of times with they were gay, so like there was nothing going on between us, but we spent our whole time in Cape Town with these guys because we had so much fun, you know.
That's awesome.
But Table Mountain, you go up in cable cars, eh?
Oh, really?
Do you know that?
Cool.
No, I did
Go
not
up
know
and
We
that.
didn't
cable
see
cars.
those.
Look it up because I can't explain it properly. But you get into these things and cables bring you up and you get up there. And once you're up there, there's a bar.
What?
Nice.
What?
That's where you get the
Love
There's a
drinks.
it.
bar. If you decide ever to go to South Africa, I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll get you the information. I'll help.
Absolutely. You're our
Yeah.
go-to. You have a
Yeah, I like 29 years and it went by in a flash. I
Nice.
can't believe it. The food. Well, that's up to you.
cool.
Like we went to this place where it was all chefs and they served something really strange. I wouldn't eat it. I'm not very experimental when it comes to food.
Is it bobote?
Oh, babote, that's delicious.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
making tonight.
delicious.
Right?
You're making that?
Yeah, I'm doing the
Yeah.
live podcast, and that's what I'm cooking tonight. Bobote.
You're making babote.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is delicious.
There
Oh, I
you
wish
go,
I was
everybody.
there.
We're in for a treat tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
person
gonna
to
love
count.
it.
How's the music down there?
Well, it's
Did you like it?
African music. It's sing song, swing. It's beautiful.
And then we'll have you
Right.
back for a proper interview.
Well, listen, I love that very much. And, you know, it's always a pleasure talking to you guys. I love
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for coming on.
And,
Thank you.
well,
Yeah,
you're
we
very
apologize for the impromptu, Denise. We
Right.
apologize
No,
for the
no, this is how I
impromptu.
function best.
Well, you
No
know, hot under
preparation.
pressure, that's me as well. So I do appreciate you taking the time and coming to talk to us.
Okay, great.
It's
great,
been a
and
real
we'll talk-
pleasure, so insightful.
Mom, you'll still get your t-shirt. Don't worry.
Extra large, my favorite color is black.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, good night,
We
guys.
love you,
That
Good
was-
night.
Denise.
Thank
Love
you
you
so
so
much,
much.
Denise.
Me
Lots of
too,
love,
Thank
very, very
you.
much. Okay, we'll
Have a
talk
good
to
night.
you
Thanks.
later.
Bye.
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 Bye.